this show, you know, was such a sort of process to get to the screen. It took a while. How gratifying was it to see when it started to air that people just responded to it so much?
I cried. I cried. We have so much invested in this, and we have been working on it so long, and everyone that works on it loves it as much as the fans, if not more. And so, yeah, that's the best feeling when people respond to it in the same way.
When I'm watching the show, I've become my own sort of fan, knowing that, first of all, I know I'm in it, but like aside from that, watching scenes that I was never there for, and you know, the world works.
It's far better, you know, when you work on something that's this ambitious, for people to enjoy it than not. It's much better.
My life has become just strangers coming up to me, and instead of saying hello, they usually just open with like, "Oh my God, are you dead?"
When it came out, it was, very gratifying to kind of like, it seemed to hook hold of a lot of people very quickly, which we were all very excited about. Yeah.
While I was working on it, I just knew how special it was.
Yeah.
And when I learned that it really reached audiences and it affected people, like yesterday, for example, I was downstairs in the lobby and I met this lovely woman who later revealed that she's a fan, and she got very emotional, and I thought, I'm so grateful that I could be a part of something that's touched her.
I think that the second season is going to be even more ridiculous in terms of how they're going to shoot it, you know, kind of out of sequence. I mean, most shows you spend 2 weeks shooting one episode, and then you shoot episode 2 for 2 weeks, and this show can't work like that because it's too complicated.
We know in broad strokes now what happened, but there's a lot of minutia we don't, so I do feel like there's plenty of room for young William to still fit in there.
Exactly. You know, I think it's the show obviously is the park, but the element of Man in Black, it's a small running line, and there's a few more questions that they're going to answer for us as far as exactly how that transition occurred and what it felt like to him and to other people.
Your character went through such a huge journey in the first season, and then at the end, she could have gotten out, and she made this huge decision. The fact is that she could make the decision to go back. Was that sort of amazing for you to get to play that after all that it's like, this is her finally in control in a way she never was before?
That's all she needed, in a way, to know that she could go. But she has also become a warrior and an activist on behalf of others like her. And I think once you realize you have an ability to empower the oppressed, it's not something that you lay to rest. It becomes your raison d'etre. I think that her trajectory of strength and determination will not stop.